Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Europa Universalis 3. Let's see, they're just kind of running around, they're not a threat. We've got them running along the coast, go, go, go. And so the Civil War is still in full swing. Alright, so it looks like everything's going well and we'll have Africa reconquered soon enough. Britain and Sweden are, like, I don't even know, the Revolutionary War has taken a weird turn. Like, I kind of said it so Sweden and Britannia should have been on the same team, you know, fighting me and France, but everything's just kind of gone weird with Denmark and Norway. Sweden's on the side of them. And everyone's like, what? Oh no, everything is kind of going, I guess, as I planned. Huh. Things are just complicated. Let's go with that, yeah. Because they are counter-revolutionaries, and they are revolutionaries. As such, the point is, by putting me in the Civil War, it effectively makes me more inert, and I can't intervene too easily. Defend the French and my allies abroad, whilst an astounding set of events take place that will change the world forever. So, alright, let us begin. I come to you on this day, let's see. Assuming I am competent in getting things out in any reasonable amount of time. Today is the 26th of November. What's special about today, you ask? Well, it's actually my birthday. Yeah, go figure. I'm 20 years old. Still probably one of the younger LPers out there, but I do feel a bit old. Childhood. I miss thee. Like I said, still one of the younger LPers, that's for sure. But I have the charisma to back myself up, which is usually a skill you acquire with time, and the ability to talk well. But I guess I'm just a little on the gifted side with that. After all, I mean, that's why you all follow me, isn't it? But yeah, so I am indeed celebrating my 20th birthday today, which is always fun. Well, today is relative, I mean, it's fairly early in the morning. But, yeah, it's technically my birthday. I should probably be in bed and sleeping right now, but, oh well. When the heck am I ever properly on a good sleep schedule? And the answer is probably never. So, as we continue to walk through Africana, let's see, white piece. Yeah. I'm sure everyone's wondering what I got for presents so far, one of which is a new headset, which I'm sure everyone has noticed in the past, 2 minutes, and really the only reason I'm bringing my birthday up. To be honest, I couldn't care the fact that I'm a year older. But you'll notice that I do sound probably a little different. I've been doing tweaking for the past little while, trying to get everything to sound right. On Saturday's live stream, I think, some people probably had noticed that I had indeed acquired a new microphone. No. You take that over. There you go. I'm definitely sure a lot of people probably had noticed then. I think I've got it tuned pretty well, so that I shouldn't, be having any major issues. I'm just really scared that I'm gonna, corrupt the game because of how these wars are working, with how they're still my ally, how I could demand their annexation. Things like that. But yeah. Well, I should just keep on pushing up here. Soon we'll be able to just finish off South Africa. once and for all here. And then we can join up in here and continue the assault. And I'm sure a lot of people are noticing that I've kind of left Wolof alive. And this is because it's better alive right now. Where's the trade mode? You'll notice that some of the stuff I'm taking, pretty much I think everything that I take over here that I annex, will also just start going into Alexandria, which will reduce the overall trade value of Wolof. And once it's below 500, I'll bother to take it. Because then, when it's below 500, I can then destroy it. Which is kind of important. Ugh. Let's go smash their faces in. They've got a ridiculous number of guys here. Or just like random little dudes who have no ability to do anything, sorta, is what I mean. Just, you know, not actual armies, but I wanna say annoyances, mosquitoes, if you would. That's really all they were reduced to after the first couple of battles, which didn't go at all in their favor. Yes, we have a another, I think, half-completed legion of some sort here. Probably left the artillery somewhere. Well, let's see. Oh, I know what happened. They lost a bunch in the ships, didn't they? Yeah. It's been a little while. Just trying to remember. Yeah, like I said, see, they don't have any real armies, but to say the least, they have enough to, piss me off, that's for sure. Alright. Just start retaking that. Keep moving up there. I mean, South Africa just seems to have stopped building everything and they've kind of given up. Which is kind of how I was hoping, you know, Sokoto would be behaving, but they are not. They are fighting to the end, it seems. Admirable, but foolish. And only costing them more lives. There we are. No. Boom, boom, boom. And here's the thing, I'm probably racking up a fair bit of war exhaustion. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. Part of the realization here is, I may have core on all of it, but trying to hold it against rebels is gonna be tough. That's for certain. I mean, we saw what happened, you know, when I was just trying to hold my territory before, and how I pretty much ended up going into almost civil war level amounts of troops. Or amounts of rebels. Which is rather problematic, and is going to probably be costing me. Oh yes, it is Monday still, and that means it will be Militarism Monday's live stream, of course. Since that's on my new weekly schedule, which I'm trying to, you know, live stream 3 times a week now, which is always useful, for, you know, being able to interact with me, for example. I mean, that's part of the point, isn't it? You guys want to be able to interact with me, that's why I'm here. All you guys want are friends. But you're all loners who sit inside all day watching YouTube, just like me. Which is why we should be friends. Good God, seeding all over the place. Gobbledygook. Nom nom nom. Alright, let's see. How's that trade map mode looking? See, as I take stuff over here, it's switching over to Alexandria, so I expect, you know, I take all of this here and it'll turn to Alexandria. which should reduce Wolof enough that I can, actually, get that. Like, destroy it. Just need another, 300 or so. Jeez, we're gonna have to fight our way through some rebels on the way up, but we're almost through. Damn, I'm gonna need a boat to get to Fernando Po. Alright, well. Okay, there they are. Yeah, I don't really need to build additional guys, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Alright, well. Yeah, we're getting closer here. Someone asked about Malta. Malta is oddly enough controlled by the Byzantines. No idea why. I guess it was a Greek revolution there or something that caused them to cede. That's my guess. And, geez, France is not doing well. Or, Carolina is not doing well. Carolingia. There we go, I think that's how it actually should be pronounced. They are not doing so hot. Probably because the world is aligned against them. Yeah, I'm not that surprised. I mean, just because they have a guy on the throne named Napoleon doesn't make him the real Napoleon who kicked ass and took names. Doesn't work that way. So I can get my last national ID actually very soon. 1804, okay. That's when I get my last national ID. Cool. At this point, like I said, I just kind of evened it out over the other text because why not? I mean, really. Alright. Yeah, so we'll have to get Fernando Po from them as well, which is going to be tricky, I guess. Don't we have ships somewhere down here? Keyword somewhere? Really? What happened to them? Why do we only have this transport fleet that's at half power? I've gotta have another. What did I do? Lose it to, like, the South African fleet or something? I guess I must have. Jeez, I don't even remember. It's been a while since I last recorded the mega campaign. I spent about 10 hours working on the 2-hour special, and that just kind of drained my will to, record just a bit. Record and edit. Well, not record. I always have the will to record, but like I said, after around 8 to 10 hours of video editing, it's hard to really, get going and do more video editing. It's just a little thing. It's kind of hard to pull off. I'm glad, the reception to it was incredibly positive. So, I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. Yeah, Gober's their capital, right? Yeah, right. Okay, well, we're almost done here. We will be needing some guys at Cape Verde. Sunny Zealots there. I see. Yeah, we do not have the rebel fighting capacity right now. We'll need to wrap these civil wars up real quick. Like I said, I gave up to Britannia because it wasn't worth it. It would have been a war that I might have eventually won, but it would have been years of, just racking up war exhaustion from an obscene number of naval battles. And the computer seems to be able to handle war exhaustion a little better than me, mostly because of the weird size and shape of my empire. Like, if I was the same sized empire but in Europe, it would be real easy to, you know, just completely decimate, you know, the rebels and easily hold together. But again, it's the same problem you have as Russia, where it takes a long time to move between a lot of your provinces because they're in Siberia or in Africa. And the supply limits are really poor. So rebels tend to be a bit more of a problem for you than they do for, you know, general amount of anybody who's fighting. So I guess it also is a defensive advantage when, you know, you have that, but the problem is, 0.56 from attrition is problematic. Palatine separatists. Excuse me? The separatists are colonial separatists, and I understand why they're appearing, because the Balears are actually technically considered in Europe, and that means, like Cyprus, they are far away. A faraway place. And I can also get colonial events there. Because I'm technically an African nation. I will have to deal with them. But they're trying to defect to the Palatinate, I believe it is. I can't be certain of that. But they're trying to defect to somebody. That's all I know. No, separatists aren't. Are separatists the ones that try and create new nations? Maybe. I have no idea, to be honest. I tend not to have this problem. Alright, we're getting good. Getting close here. Okay. So, let's just, again, split off 4 cavalry and load them up on the boat. Send them up to Cape Verde. We almost have all of this, which is what I like to see. The trade map mode is starting to be painted more towards our color. Rather, I should say, the color of Alexandria. I wonder, if I issue an embargo, will that cause my provinces to be less likely to trade through them? I'd think so. But, oh well, I don't know. You know, it's kind of weird how that works. Let's see. Jackals and vultures. That's easy enough, I guess. Nothing too bad so far. War exhaustion is climbing, though, so we have to work quickly here. Quickly now. Alright, so we've got Cape Verde. That just means we need to conquer the last of this. And then we can, you know, get Wolof and get the first win in this. Well, actually, I think we're just going to be... I think South Africa is going to be the first win, per se. If you can call it a win, I don't really know what to call it. Like I said, this war is weird. Alright. So, just... yeah, they're just going to retreat in, that's fine. Sunny Zealots are all over the freaking place. And our one little guy here, who doesn't even have a general. Well, they still move faster now. Can't keep up, which I understand. Alright, so South Africa is down to just a couple of provinces. So, yeah, Cape Verde, okay. 278. Alright, begin sieging Wolof. That's what I like. With, the value of that completely gone, I can destroy it when I capture it. Haitian separatists. That's great. I hope they'll be able to take care of it. Because otherwise... Because I'm not giving up Panama. Assault and assault. Alright, so we've got the last of them. Yeah, can we just annex? We will occur 12 infamy. If I just wait it out, we won't occur as much infamy that way. Wait out for the provinces to defect naturally. Yeah, they have revolutionaries in their capital, that's a problem. Especially since they're actual revolutionaries, aka not the corrupt version of the revolution that me and France are carrying with us. Stop looking at the sky. Seriously. It's year 1800. We know comets aren't the end of the world. Or comments. Boom. Boom. Alright, so we're almost through this whole African issue. Eight, and... So yeah, we just need Cameroon to give in, and then South Africa is ours. And then once Sokoto gives in, won't be long. So yeah, we can expect the end of this war soon. Padinga. Alright. We just gotta keep gaining the provinces. Yeah, I think that was there. Yeah, their capital just fell. Alright, you go secure that. Because the revolutionaries will just take control of the government, I believe. We are now trading in grain. Yeah, I'm not surprised that we control like a third of the world's grain supply, to be honest. Trade map mode. Yeah, it's pretty much all going to Alexandria. Yeah, I figured the embargo would work eventually. I just had no idea how long it would take. I have no idea where you are trading. Really? You're trading all the way over here? Strange. Oh well, alright. Walls breached. Yeah, alright, so that's gonna be done soon. And the idea of naval supremacy, we've been over that. The Battle of Oyo. Seed Benin. Come on, I want to end South Africa here. Alright, you should head back around here and begin fighting rebels, any that appear down there. Seedida. Alright, so we're just pretty much Cameroon. That's what I like to see. And so ends South Africa. Down. So, yeah, and we now, I believe, occupy almost all of Sokoto. Oh, there we are. That is all of Sokoto. These provinces is too... Peace... Let's try that one more time. The peace cost of their provinces is too great. That's alright. Because the governors will give in. Seed Ife. Seed Noop. Good. Eventually, everything will give in. Alright, so yeah, you're heading down there, you're heading there. You will head back over to here, and we'll send you wool off. Right, I need to destroy the center of trade here before it becomes valuable again. No, trade. Alright, so we must occupy all of their provinces. For you. I'm pretty sure we have all our provinces occupied, right? Do they still have colonial holdings. Ag. Well, I might let them live with their colonial holdings. To be honest, it's probably not worth it for me to go out there, so once they only have their landlocked capital left, then I'll just go eat them. Then I'll just eat their landlocked capital, and the rest gets to escape. I can demand Gober, right? Yeah. As you see, if I take Gober, I can't take anything else, which is fine. We're just waiting for Wida to capitulate and give in. And then Sokoto's out. I'm sure Sokoto will more than gleefully give in to our more than generous offer to allow them to have this area. More or less Manitoba and I think a bit of Nunavut. Yeah, pretty much. The Incas still live. I really probably should have gotten rid of them at some point. And Wida has given in. Yeah, I figured. Yep. And that leaves Carthage on its own. Once we reoccupy the capital, the civil war comes to an end. Yeah, no. And then hopefully we can start getting our revolts under control. Sue for peace. Annex. Full annexation demanded. Perfect. And so it shall be. That is the end of this blasted civil war, once and for all time. Now start rebel hunting. Go, go, go. Group up. We'll send you back home. We'll send you back home over here and have you help him out. Sunny Zealots. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Is Muslim and is not the papacy. Duly noted that a Muslim papacy can't give in to Zealots. I might give in to the particularists if it gets bad enough, I have to admit. But that about does it for this episode. We've brought the Civil War to an end and things are under control. France is, in the meantime, because I couldn't aid it, I probably still won't be able to aid it for quite some time, is getting its ass kicked by all of Europe. And I'm sure once, Europe is done with the remnants of the attempt at reforming Carolina, I'm sure their focus will turn on to me. Doesn't take much. I mean, I just have to be the last revolutionary element. So, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Still no Japan forming. That's kind of sad. I'm impressed Ming still exists, as always. They seem to be able to survive. Zai has started to take an additional couple provinces here and there, I see. I don't mind. Alright. And Sokoto returns to being my vassal, technically. I'll revoke the embargo. I'm gonna probably just, like, cancel out the vassalization and do that stuff, because I don't think they should be my vassal after that. But like I said, event wars are kind of crazy and kind of weird. They don't really work. They were never really meant to work. That's the thing. But, oh well. Yeesh. Yeah, you just can't win that. There's too many enemies stacked against him. That's apparently the end of France. Or, you know, what once was France, and revolutionary France, more or less, or Carlolingia, if I can ever say that right. I think it is, but no idea. As we have, you know, even Denmark is fighting them. Yeah, Sweden is apparently revolutionary. Huh, didn't notice this. Yep, wow. Like I said, sometimes things go astray from even my own planning. But I have a limited amount of time to recover now, so tick-tock's on the clock for me, I guess. But that'll all be in the next episode of my Paradox Mega Campaign. So, until next time, this is Kelvin, signing off.